In this video, I'm going to draw Clarissa. Clarissa stems from my fascination with aliens and alternate species and weird stuff on other planets and how it might develop. Clarissa was born on a poor mining moon in her home system, but she wasted no time escaping to bigger and better things. She pledged the oath to the peaceful and joined the clandestine services, becoming a top-notch covert operative. She used her linguistic knowledge, her charms, and her vast knowledge of anatomically sensitive interrogation techniques to gather all manner of intelligence about the soul conglomerate from whoever had it. These are the things that fall out of my head and land all over the sidewalk. Speaking of things falling out of my head, let's begin the humorous portion of this episode with a little information about me. My brain is unnaturally fragile. It's a medical defect. A solid blow or a strong punch to the head could be fatal to me. The reason I need to tell you this is so that you can know any attempt to kick my ass is immediately escalated from assault to attempted murder because of the foreknowledge of my medical condition. I don't know if that's actually true, but it sounds good. So when I say something awful and you decide you want to kick my ass, you have to decide, is what I said attempted murder awful? It's probably 1 to 3 for assault awful, but I doubt anything I may talk about is 10 to 20 for attempted homicide awful. Here's a joke about cancer. I listen to a lot of music and I like Pandora stuff because it gives you just random crap. But sometimes I really think Pandora is just programmed to screw with me. See, while visiting a cancer ward, it's not the best time for whip my hair back and forth, whip my hair back and forth to start coming out of my earbuds. They couldn't hear it, thank God, but because I'm a terrible person who laughs at terrible things, I just could not stop laughing. And a crowded waiting room full of sad and grieving people is not the place to burst into laughter while jamming out. They were not amused. I think from the way they were staring at me, I'm pretty sure they wanted to give me cancer. And that joke is called Fuck Cancer for Not Being Funny. I really want to tell that joke to a live audience. I'm curious how people would react in the moment as a group, see if I would get a few uncomfortable chuckles or just outright animosity, which is why I needed the aforementioned dubious legal disclaimer. But don't be angry with me. See, I believe in karma, and by making that joke, I'm pretty sure the universe is obligated to give me some kind of new mega brain cancer that makes me look like Deadpool without any of the cool benefits of being Deadpool. You know, something truly awful. Be patient. I'll get what's coming to me. It's important to be patient. See, we have war because people are in too much of a hurry to kill their enemies. No one has the patience to just try and live longer. Don't rush. No one is getting out of life alive. Just live well, stay healthy, relax, pet a cat, smoke a joint, don't get too stressed, and you'll probably outlive all the assholes you hate. It's mission accomplished, and you don't even have to get your hands dirty. I mean, do you think Willie Nelson has enemies? It's possible, but he's way too relaxed to give them much thought. He has the air of a man who has an eternity to master the art of the chill. He's going to outlive us all and sit upon a pile of the skulls of his enemies, drinking mead from the skulls of different enemies, and setting small fires in the skulls of yet an entirely different group of enemies. I know that sounds like Willie Nelson's going to have a lot of skulls, but how many skulls does it really take to make a pile? I said he'd only be sitting on a pile of skulls, not a mountain of skulls. There is a difference. I think a pile can be as few as 4 skulls, so he could be sitting on kind of a cushion of skulls. Add in 1 skull for drinking, 1 skull for smoking, then all he needs is 6 skulls to make that happen. And that would be the most metal Willie Nelson album cover in history. Clarissa changes color at night. The light shifts from the last bits of pure daylight to the yellow glow of the street lamp that I worked under. The colors get a little sicklier, a little less cartoony. I think it gives it a little bit more of a realism to it. It's an interesting effect. I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble about random crap and watching me draw. Share my vids, tell your friends. I don't plan to stop making these videos, so hopefully I can keep it up pretty regularly and keep everyone entertained. Thanks.